What I'd like to talk to everyone about today is the pros and cons of living in a northern state. So let's talk about the northern states. The northern states, this time of year, our riding season is coming to an end. So I'd call that a con or a negative. And in the southern states, I would say that their season is really going to be turning nice. The temperatures are going to be more modulated, 70s and 80s, much more comfortable. So I would say from that standpoint, that's a pro for southern states. Now, this time of the year when the seasons change in the northern state, as you can see, the leaves turn. Oh, the sun's not that bright right now. When the sun's bright, it really is sharp. As the season changes, the leaves change, and it just is really beautiful. Right now, it's about 55 degrees. I've got all my safety gear on, my leathers, my gloves. Everything is great. So this is really nice, but in a couple weeks, these leaves are going to fall off the tree. And if you have big trees like I do, you got to clean it up. So from that standpoint, I would say that's a con. And down south, you don't have that. Let's talk about bugs. We don't have bugs. The bugs up here are minimal through the summer. They're not minimal down south. They don't disappear down south. They're there all the time. We're up here, we lose all of our bugs, and it's great. They thin out as the seasons end and change. So from that standpoint, I'd say that's a pro for being in a northern state. Now, as far as not being on a motorcycle, you also have issues with deadly animals like crocodiles, large snakes, big spiders. We don't have those in the north. So that's a positive, but that's not motorcycle related. But as far as motorcycles go, here comes a big negative. The biggest one that I can think of. And that is November, December, January, February, March. 5 months. 5 months of not the best. I mean, I put my bike away, I put it on a trickle charger, top off my gas tank so I don't have any moisture buildup in there, throw some stable in the gas, throw a cover on it, and I lift my tires off from the ground, put it on a lift. So those are some of the things I do in the winter. And it's sometimes it's weeks before I can get the bike back out on the road. The conditions I have for riding in the winter are, if it snows in Michigan, they put salt on the road to melt it. And once the snow is gone, the salt is not. It's still there in powder form, dust form. It gets all over your bike, and it's not a good thing. So I have to wait until it rains to wash the roads clear, and then the sun to come back out, and for it to at least get up to 40 degrees or a little above. Interesting. I don't know how he can turn left. He had his left blinker on, and that's a lake. I don't know if he wanted to turn in the lake or what he was doing. Anyways, little sidetrack. So, down south, you can ride all season long. Although, I watch a lot of YouTubers from down in Florida and stuff, in Texas, and they ride, but it's hot. And maybe in the evening you can ride, maybe in the morning you can ride, in the middle of the day. Wow, with the humidity and the heat, it's brutal. And I've been down there in the summer, so I kind of know what it's like, and that's a big negative for them. So they have how many months like that? If you're from down south and you know, is it 5 months that you've got temperatures that are just unbearable to ride in? And you can just get out just a few times, kind of like us up here in the north, where we only can get out a few times in the winter. So maybe it's a trade-off. I don't know. So if you would, make a comment down below. Let me know, should I move? Should you move? Are we good where we're at? I'm coming to the end of my riding season, and I always think about this. You know, I got to put my bike away, and I'm not happy about it. So let me know what you guys think. Make a comment. I'll read them all. So until next time.